There was a lady who she came in and you could tell she was really struggling with something and she was almost in tears. And she said, I don't know what this place is, but somebody said I could come here and get help. Sat down with her and talked with her and prayed with her, and they are encouraged and they are spoken life to, and they are reminded of their identity and who they are, not what they've done doesn't define who they are. You can just see that life-giving message working in their hearts and minds. And she left smiling and she said, this is exactly what I needed. And it was just simply a conversation and a friend that could listen to her and hear her struggles.
So the Lighthouse Thrift Store was created as a social enterprise to help fund our work in the community. 100% of the money that is raised here stays right here in Allen County, helping those neighbors that are struggling. One of the key programs we have is a men's residential addiction program. Some guys come and they're just depressed and down. By the time they're done, they're excited and they're smiling and they're just excited to live life again here in our community. Some of those guys, after 30 days, just need a little bit of help finding a job. It's very often where we're hiring our residents. We want to be able to get them on their feet, give them some job training, help push them out into the community so they can be productive members of society. The mission of the Lighthouse is to help our community that are struggling with life-altering issues. And we do that through mentorship, through community, through direction and guidance. So people who come in that don't know what we do often are introduced to us here at the thrift store. It's very often that I see my staff praying with people who are struggling or sending people over to our counseling program. It's amazing to see how the thrift store is such a great touch point in our community. So one of the things that we ran into was just communication and training problems. We're a small agency and we just needed some help to come alongside us.
The Lighthouse came and presented on CAP Day, and it was just a super intriguing opportunity. Their goal was to write 40-plus training modules and quizzes for their employees. My mind immediately went to my best friend since middle school was struggling with drugs and alcohol, and he was in and out of rehab, and just their passion for hurting people and having someone, that personally close to me. The mission of the Lighthouse just really, really spoke to me and was something that I wanted to be a part of.
When the CAP team selected us, I was excited because we don't exist without the community. And when our community invests in the Lighthouse, we can invest back in the most needy in our community. So we're going to be better off as a Fort Wayne community when we help those that are struggling with life-altering issues.
So we were able to quickly attack the project, developing training manuals and quizzes that Brandon and Debbie will be able to use for their employees.
They developed 42 training programs that we can start using with our employees. So things like, how do you mitigate slips, trips, and falls? And what do you do with emergencies in a store? And how do you keep the store from burning down from electrical issues? And how do you deal with someone who's high on drugs? We now have 42 training modules that we can send our employees through to help train them to do their job better.
Our team just really gelled from the get-go. Everybody stepped up, submitted work on time, great quality work. We were able to knock that out really quick, which allowed us to take on a secondary project of helping the Lighthouse market their thrift stores to younger generations by giving out gift cards to some local influencers here in town to come and experience the Lighthouse and create user-generated content for their social media promoting the Lighthouse. Another project we were able to help on was the Lighthouse had a need for insurance. Their carrier was going to drop them. And with connections in our group, we were able to help connect them to another insurance provider to cover their business risks.
Without the CAP team volunteers, we wouldn't have any of those training modules. We do not have the capacity to create all of those. We've really been blessed and have enjoyed working with this group. It's been invaluable.
They were self-starters. They knocked out the mission, and they went above and beyond in every aspect that we could ever imagine. It's just been a fantastic opportunity, and I love our CAP team. And we're so grateful for them and for Greater Fort Wayne, Inc., and just all the work that's been put into this.
I couldn't be happier with the team and how we came together, the friendships that we built. When good people come together around a common goal, great things happen. This world is not about me. It's not about the recognition that I get, that the team gets. It's about something bigger, and just to know that we're part of something bigger and that we're having an impact on people's lives and they don't even know it is just a really good feeling.